Hey there, it's been a while. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll be grateful to you. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Steffy's struggle. Will the news of Luna being Finn's daughter push her back to addiction? The bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates hint Steffy Forrester is on the brink of a downward spiral as surprising facts come to light. Could the knowledge that Luna Nozawa is actually John Finnegan's daughter drag Steffy back into the depths of addiction? Steffy's got a real zinger coming at this time in her marriage to Finn. Steffy is likely clinging to the hope that they've surmounted all their challenges. Together, Finn and Steffy have experienced a multitude of obstacles, yet they've continually emerged more resilient as a relationship. However, the knowledge that Finn is Luna's father might be a weight too hard for Steffy to carry. After all, she is the same lady who drugged Steffy, imprisoned her, and nearly took her life, giving Steffy every excuse to carry a deep-seated resentment towards Luna permanently. Moreover, Luna has already caused the murders of two innocent individuals, having targeted Tom Starr and Paul Hollister, which leaves Steffy with lingering anxieties. Steffy will fear for her family's safety. Steffy is going to be on edge about her family's safety, especially if Finn decides to fully embrace his role as Luna's father. This could create fresh marital problems and push Steffy towards unhealthy coping strategy. Is there a danger she can slip back into drug use due to this Luna situation? Will she find herself reaching for those drugs again, risking a dangerous addiction? Back in 2020, Steffy struggled with painkiller addiction after her motorbike accident, which is how Dr. Finn entered her life. While she managed to acquire the care she needed, the current upheaval surrounding Luna could spark a major relapse. Steffy could break and relapse into addiction. Steffy may find herself slipping back into drug usage as she grapples with the devastating truth regarding Finn and Luna's father-daughter bond. This stress might throw her over the edge, potentially igniting another addiction plotline, which is definitely something to contemplate. We're convinced that Jacqueline MacInnes will produce a remarkable performance in those dramatic passages, so it'll be intriguing to see whether the show explores this path. One thing is for sure, Steffy is facing big issues ahead due to Finn's new familial ties. Our predictions imply that the tension on Finn and Steffy's relationship could approach a breaking point, and we'll keep you posted on all the drama that occurs. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Sheila's opportunity takes in Luna, heals killer grandchild? The bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest that John Finnegan just learned he is Luna Nozawa's father. There is no way that Steffy Forrester Finnegan will ever let Finn to have a relationship with Luna. If Finn moves away from Luna to protect a bond with his other child, may someone unexpectedly step in? Could Sheila Carter Sharp wind up taking Luna in and leading her in the right direction? Sheila Carter Sharp's Wish B&B spoilers state that during the week of February 3, 2025, Sheila approached Jack Finnegan and Penelope Poppy Nozawa at Il Giardino. Sheila asked Jack if Finn would be joining them. Then, Sheila asked Jack to pass along her well wishes to Finn. Jack has no intention of telling Finn anything from Sheila. After Sheila married Deacon Sharp, she seemed to have accepted the loss of that potential relationship with Finn. However, Sheila is starting to ask about Finn again. Sheila even seemed to blame Jack for not having the chance to raise Finn. John Finnegan's discovery. Speaking of Finn, he just found out that he is Luna's biological father. Finn is astonished, overwhelmed, and feels deceived. Finn asked Poppy after she had the kid if he was the father, but she denied it. Then, Finn asked her again more recently. While Poppy revealed they slept together years ago, she disputed that Finn was Luna's father. However, a paternity test indicated that Finn actually is Luna's father. Steffy Forrester Finnegan's demand. The bold and the beautiful spoilers state that Finn needs to decide if he's going to damage two families by exposing the truth. It would revive the fury that Lee Finnegan has for Poppy. It would also jeopardize Finn's own marriage to Steffy. Steffy has already barred Finn from having anything to do with his bio mom, Sheila. Then, Steffy survived nearly dying at Luna's hands. It was one thing when Luna was simply one of Finn's distant cousins. However, it will be quite different when Steffy finds that Luna is Finn's daughter. While Finn will strive to fix Luna by being a good influence in her life, Steffy will never let it. In fact, Steffy might consider this Luna business as too much. Bonding and healing? Steffy might even demand that Finn have zero contact with Luna if he wants to retain his connection with Hayes Finnegan. That would be a tough choice to make, but Hayes is considerably younger. If Finn pulls away from Luna, then may Sheila come in? Sheila feels she missed the opportunity to raise Finn. Once the truth comes out, Sheila will understand she's Luna's grandmother. Could Sheila take in Luna, determined to steer her in the right direction? Bill Spencer can't keep Luna forever. Plus, it would be a terrific opportunity for Sheila to do some good with all she's learned in the past year. B&B spoilers Monday, February 10th. Can Finn tell anyone the truth? The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Monday, February 10th, 2025, reveal a huge day for Finn as he has to decide whether to blow up his whole family. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Steffy's a hot mess. John Finnegan prepares to tell Steffy Forrester Finnegan that he slept with his aunt when he was a teenager and now has a 21-year-old serial killing daughter who kept Steffy hostage in a cage and tried to kill her. Can Finn even get the words out? After her chat with Finn, Steffy finds up to the Forrester mansion where she tells her parents that she and Finn had been through more in a few short years than most couples go through in a lifetime. She didn't think the ache of some things would ever go gone. Finn also has to deal with his mother. When Lee Finnegan visits his office, he tells something she needs to know about himself and Aunt Poppy. Lee believes she already knows. Perhaps she knows something, but she doesn't exactly know everything. If she did, she surely wouldn't want to be the best sister in the world to Poppy at the moment. Is Brooke breaking through? Brooke Logan did her best to encourage Carter Walton to see the mistake of his actions. He truly took a firm from its rightful owners, therefore he ought to stop questioning why Ridge Forrester is so upset at him. He lost his best friend because he deserved to lose his best friend. Those thoughts start to settle into Carter's thick mind as he realizes he might have made a major mistake. He lost his brain when he fell for Hope Logan because the old Carter would never have done something like this. Carter talks to Hope about the chat with Brooke and the remorse he has been feeling. He proposes making amends and apologizing to the Forrester family. Hope is aghast that Carter would ever want her to do such a thing. It would be mortifying and Hope is not sure she could manage it. B&B spoilers. Daphne ups her game, skirts Carter off to Paris on romantic interlude. The bold and the beautiful Daphne Rose has agreed to seduce Carter Walton for Steffy Forrester. However, things may not be developing as swiftly as Daphne would like since Hope Logan is present to disrupt them anytime they are alone. Will Daphne recommend an out-of-town trip? Daphne Rose is ready to speed things up. Daphne and Steffy don't want to let this go on any longer. Steffy has promised to get Forrester Creations back in the hands of the Forresters. However, Carter being so near to Hope is not helping things. Daphne needs some gap between them so he can draw Carter into her bed. Will Carter fall into the trap with Hope not another? Daphne surely cannot work right under Hope's eyes. Hope isn't about to leave her alone with Carter long enough for Daphne to perform her magic. Could Steffy advise that Daphne invite Carter on a trip to Paris to create some distance between Carter and Hope? Will Carter leave Hope to handle Forrester while he goes out of town with Daphne? The bold and the beautiful Carter Walton is showing his true colors. Carter may profess to be head over heels for Hope, however, he is falling all over Daphne. Daphne is playing Carter like a perfectly tuned fiddle, and it seems that he will soon be uttering Hope who. Carter is allowing himself to be persuaded, and Hope has even walked in on his enchantment with Daphne. Can Hope manage to keep her man? Daphne has no intention of missing out on Carter and Hope's takedown, and it seems she and Steffy will be putting their heads together to raise the game. After all, there has to be some way to discourage Hope from going along on this journey. Daphne doesn't need any distractions when it comes to Carter. Will Carter actually go on this vacation without Hope going along? A Forrester perfume release tour. Daphne could absolutely recommend a press release tour for the Forrester perfume line. After all, Carter believes this is the real thing, therefore he would absolutely leap at the chance. Carter and Daphne might set this whole tour together for her to spring the truth on him. Will Carter go along with Daphne's idea? Steffy may even recommend this as she is president of the company. Hope knows that Steffy is up to something underhanded, but can she figure out the plot before it can be put in motion? Will Hope be caught off guard and blindsided by this suggestion? Spoilers hint that Hope will be horrified to find that Carter isn't as devoted as she thought. Will Hope be the one left behind in the end? The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Poppy wants to control Finn. Clearly, she doesn't want the truth coming out at all. The bold and the beautiful spoilers claim Poppy wants complete control over Finn as she's terrified that some of her secrets from her past are going to come out and damage her life. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Poppy wants to control Finn. According to the newest The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Poppy is demanding Finn's silence. She informs him that she didn't want to bother him with having to raise a child when he was a child himself well over 20 years ago. Of course, Finn is unhappy that she deprived him of rearing a daughter. Not only that, but Finn also called Poppy out for being a horrible mother and told her to her face that she raised a daughter who turned out to be a murderer. But even with all of that said, Poppy informed Finn that it would be best if they keep this to themselves, since the last thing she would want right now is to watch Steffy Forrester flare out over this. Finn might easily lose everything he's ever loved and worked for in his life if this secret gets out. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. What's next for Finn? Of course, many B&B fans undoubtedly have had a lot to say about this narrative. Some even reacted with, Finn shouldn't go along with his Aunt Poppy wanting to keep Luna's paternity a secret because she's really just thinking about protecting herself. Another critic said, Finn is acting like a raging psychopath. He talks all big and evil, but when it comes to telling Steffy he will wuss out at the last minute. And then there was this comment as well, wouldn't call him a raging psycho. He is in disbelief right now. I genuinely think he may finally develop so something good may come out of it. Once it has sunk in. That said, B&B gets dumber and dumber every day. I stopped watching it over a year ago when Thomas left. I can't believe they have not brought him back. I glance at the spoilers from time to time and can't believe how bad this drama is. Good luck to anyone who can stand this garbage. It goes without saying that fans will just have to tune in to find out what will happen next. B&B spoilers, Carter's karma, Brooke's trickery hands FC back to Forrester family? The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Brooke Logan recently reminded Carter Walton that the coup was wrong. Brooke also confessed she regretted losing Ridge Forrester to pursue the CEO post. It seems Brooke could find a way to return the company back into the Forrester family's hands. Could Brooke wind up fooling Carter just as he did to Ridge? Forrester Creations takeover on B&B. Spoilers state that Carter chose to take over Forrester Creations. Convinced that Eric Forrester, Ridge and Steffy Forrester Finnegan were making the incorrect decision, Carter put his own identity as manager of the LLC and misled the COSIS into signing the forms. Brooke Logan's intention after that, Carter offered that Brooke be the company's new CEO. Brooke accepted the role with the purpose of finding a means to reverse the LLC. However, Brooke didn't give Ridge a heads up, so of course he thinks she betrayed him. Brooke constantly telling Ridge that she's going to remedy this mess. However, Brooke actually doesn't have any clue how she's going to achieve it just yet. Trickery and justice. Brooke previously tried to reason with Carter once again. While Carter does lament that Ridge can't be a part of the expanding ambition, he nevertheless explains his decision. Brooke warned Carter that it was wrong, but wasn't able to convince him to do anything different. After that conversation with Carter, Brooke does pay another visit to Ridge. So, Brooke might tell Ridge that Carter is displaying regret. Ridge is unlikely to believe anything Brooke has to say right now though. Carter Walton's karma. It's possible that Brooke might deliver Carter a touch of karma. Carter duped Ridge and Steffy into signing those LLC documents. Could Carter get so occupied and involved with Daphne Rose that Brooke can do the same thing to him? Could Carter just mindlessly sign a paper just like Ridge and Steffy did? Is it feasible that Brooke might get Forrester Creations back into the hands of the family? While Brooke might win atonement with Ridge and the Forrester family, it could present a new dilemma with Hope Logan. Hope's prosperity is resting on her bond with Carter, and the fact that he runs things today. So if the corporation suddenly ends up back in the Forrester family's hands, Brooke could end up being responsible for HFDF being killed off for the last time. B&B spoilers. Was Poppy really trying to spare Finn by hiding Luna's paternity? Finally, after over a year of waiting, we know who Luna Nozawa's genuine biological father is. Tom Starr, Bill Spencer and Jack Finnegan all flunked their DNA tests, and now we know that John Finn Finnegan is the daddy. The secret is out on today's episode. Finn confronted Poppy Nozawa about her years of lies. Even when he showed her the DNA result, she tried to argue it was inaccurate. Poppy finally relented when he received a positive DNA test in each hand. At first, she maintained that she was never convinced that he was Luna's father, and then she revealed that she simply didn't want it to be real, so she refused to think about it. Poppy informed Finn that she didn't want the kid to get in his way. He was on pace for a wonderful career, and that led him to a great life with Steffy Forrester and their kids. She tried to phrase the scenario as if she had done Finn a favor to go off and raise their baby alone, and he lost it. Finn feels robbed of the opportunity to parent his daughter. We weren't sure precisely what Finn's reaction to having a now 20-something daughter was going to be, and today, we found out. Finn burst on Poppy, pointing out that everything had been excellent for him, except for the fact that he had a daughter that he had never had a chance to nurture. Not only that, but he feels that Poppy purposefully concealed Luna from him over the years and he is enraged. What will Finn do next? It's very evident that Finn already feels a link with the daughter that he barely knows, and based on his reaction, he isn't about to stay quiet. It seems to be a pretty safe bet that he is pretty rapidly going to take action. Luna is currently at Bill's on house arrest after killing 2 men, so after Finn gets his head around his newfound paternity, then he'll have to deal with reality. His flesh and blood is a murderer, one who meant for his wife to be one of her victims. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Luna's next victim might be Will. The bold and the beautiful spoilers indicate that if there's anything that we've learned about Luna in the little time that she's been in this imaginary town of Los Angeles, you truly cannot trust her. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Luna's next victim might be Will. While she wants everyone to believe that she's changed since she spent some time behind bars, that could not be the truth at all. In fact, during the most recent The Bold and the Beautiful episode, a lot of viewers couldn't help but notice that Luna had a bit of a sparkle in her eye after Will had complimented her. While there was some talk some months ago that they were going to become a prospective couple, that never transpired, and it's a good thing that it didn't. That's because Luna turned out to be a cold-blooded murderer. And even though she spent her time in jail for her misdeeds, a lot of viewers say there's still not enough proof to believe that she's changed. Not only that, but a lot of people are also scared that she might end up doing something to Will. After all, she does have a pretty warped mentality. The bold and the beautiful spoilers claim there's a very good chance that Luna might be able to seduce Will in order to achieve what she wants. But right now, that can be just about anything. She might want to get something out of Bill, and the only way that she can make it happen is if she uses Will as collateral. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. What's next for Will? With Luna, you just never know what is going on in her mind, but if Will knows what's best for him, he is absolutely going to keep away from her. She's just too dangerous. It goes without saying that fans will just have to tune in to find out what will happen next. Bold and the beautiful must-watch moments. February 10th. Finn struggles to tell Steffy the truth. It's going to be a dramatic day in Los Angeles. The bold and the beautiful must-watch moments for Monday, February 10th, find Finn suffering as he tries to tell Steffy the truth while Ridge and Taylor share a beautiful moment. It promises to be a drama-filled day, and you won't want to miss a single second. Previously on The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke just fought for Ridge. She attempted to encourage him to see reason. However, Ridge has moved on with Taylor in the wake of Hope and Carter snatching Forrester creations away from him, Eric, and Steffy. Meanwhile, Finn conducted his own paternity test and received the stunning reality that he was Luna's father. He raged at Poppy for not only lying to him recently but also keeping him from his daughter for all these years. He felt that Luna may have turned out differently had he had an influence in her life. Poppy implored Finn to keep the specifics under wraps, in part, since she and Lee are finally mending their relationship. Next on BNB Monday, February 10, 2025, episode 9460, Finn struggles emotionally with how to tell Steffy the truth. On the tail of Brooke's plea to Ridge, he and Taylor enjoy a memorable moment. Bold and beautiful exclusive, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, from underdog to leading lady. The Bold and the Beautiful couldn't have cast an actress who more embodied its title than Jacqueline McInnes Wood. From her 2008 debut as SRAS Steffy Forrester on, the 3-time Emmy winner has demonstrated time and again that she's every bit as formidable as she is stunning. Her early days. A native of Windsor, Ontario, Canada, Wood wasn't always the toast of the town. In fact, in high school she was bullied, she previously told Soaps.com. As unpleasant as that experience was, though, she has come to feel like it was a godsend because that gave me some resiliency and some grit. Both of which came in useful as she launched her entertainment career. Her big break. Wood was only started off her career when she received the job that would change her life. But she was more than up for the challenge. As she told us, from the start, I loved working on Bold and Beautiful, although I'd never worked at a pace like that in my life. The downside of the front burner. The constant intensity of the daytime drama did ultimately take a toll on the soap newbie. I was running myself into the ground to the point where I didn't even look like myself anymore, she said. I was so thin, and my skin was breaking out. I realized that I needed to focus on myself and my health and getting myself back on track. And that was before kids. Her nearest and dearest. Yep, Wood, who married talent agent Elon Ruspoli in 2018, has 4 sons, Rise, Lennox, Brando, and Valor. How on earth does she manage to remain on top of a relationship and family at the same time as Steffy is forced into one red-hot tale after another? Careful planning, That's how. On Instagram, Wood stated that she'd be lost without her calendars, yet plural. She has them all throughout the house and calls them a godsend, especially when juggling kids, work, friends, family, life and so on. Non-stop drama. Of course, no quantity of datebooks could simplify Steffy's life. When not playing matchmaker for her parents, Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes, the Forrester Creations executive is perpetually looking down one threat, monster-in-law Sheila Carter, or another, step-sibling rival Hope Logan. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.